It is time for round 2. Jacksfilms gonna have to go down. But in order to make him fall down properly, we have to reevaluate his content. Right now, his content is at 223. SSSNiperWolf's content is at 254. That's not a lot, SSSNiperWolf. Have we not given you better evaluation? We're just not even locked in. I don't know. I don't know what happened here, but we have to reevaluate everything so we know exactly what the evaluation is. How do I do that? I will explain all that as it goes. And just one button is required at a time. And for every 25 points, SSSNiperWolf gets 1 Jacksfilms point. And it does not work the other way around, unfortunately, because I don't support Jacksfilms anymore. I mean, the time is ticking, and time is up. And also, summertime is over. So now I can exhaust myself as well. Alright, I hope you understand. We're gonna watch a bunch of SSSNiperWolf stuff. We're gonna watch a bunch of Jacksfilm stuff. And I will try to evaluate this video instead. Like his actual good stuff. Because like if I evaluate his bingo adventure, I will do it for a long time. But just a gist of it, of like why I support SSSNiperWolf. Just nitpicking. Little things. He also has editors, by the way. He can do a much better job just competing against SSSNiperWolf if he wants. If you don't like someone, this is a platform for competition. That's the way YouTube works in general. This is where you earn money, so it's all about competition, and you can flex how much money you earn or how many views you get. You can do all that, but that's what this platform is all about. This is why Mr. Beast is like succeeding. He's like narcissistic, basically. And everyone just praises that sort of mentality of like, let's get the most views, the most subscribers. I don't care about no fun. F you, bro. F you. But Jacksfilms chooses to sit there, take the F type of content, you know, put it in his brain, enjoy SSSNiperWolf's content, basically, in a mean way. Mean-spirited way, but he's still sitting there and enjoying SSSNiperWolf exclusively. And playing bingo, which is like an old woman's game, basically. Like, it's just upsetting to me. Alright? I have layers and layers of bingo books, man. Look how much fun I'm having. I would never play a bingo. It's such a nitpicky, like, oh, let's see what's repetitive and put it on a bingo book. It's gonna repeat again. It's gonna come back, swinging. But the overall idea of why I care about SSSNiperWolf is like, she's not about you know, making herself work extra mile. She just wants to upload every day, and it's big enough challenge as it is. Especially now that you're in a popular spot, and technically the most subscribed woman on the platform. And it's like, you have to take all the heat from all the directions, and now finally she's in drama, because some weird shit, some weird dominoes fallen in weird places. And it all starts with Twitter, basically. Everything starts at Twitter. Everything starts technically in America, I would say. That's the drama land. Most people don't even understand that the other side of the world even exists right now. I'm a European, my friends. I have a whole different perspective, and I'm poor. Alright? I don't get to enjoy luxury things, but I do enjoy pixels on the screen. And if someone organizes TikToks for me, I might consider watching them. But I enjoy drama as well. So whoever falls into drama, they both potentially get my approval. The both sides get my approvals to some extent. Usually I actually will side with the victim, because victims often get no support whatsoever. So I will always side with the victim. Even though I just said I usually side with both things. I side with drama and the victim. I usually side with the weaker sides. and I appreciate the whole drama as a whole, right? But if Jacksfilms pushes too many buttons, I will stop supporting him. You know, so as I've said, I've sort of support both sides, but at some point, as I'm leaning towards the victim side, I might just have to go full force, and that's it's almost there. It's already like 9th episode, where Jacksfilms is ignoring every single message being thrown, even though he cares about his audience. I don't know how to contact him. Should I just sit there and craft a bingo book for him? And just throw it at him? Is that gonna work? I don't know what works. Because when you're creating drama on YouTube, and I am YouTube CEO, by the way, you do want to open up ability to communicate. I'm just saying. All right, and every person, let's say, can type in one tweet, 100 characters or something, or once an hour they can type something, and Jacksfilms have to read everything. And if you can't, the drama closes and you have lost. All right, and you gain nothing out of it. And if you're gonna try and educate me how drama works, the reason why this has to be the case is because people have to feed Jacksfilms ideas, at least ideas. Just reach out to him and feed him ideas of like, do people like SSSNiperWolf? Why do people like SSSNiperWolf? What is their stance in different positions? And what their unique ideas are, right? Voting system's not really gonna work. It's best to just vote with opinions. It's something that it's very rare, but it's very powerful as well. Opinions just open up the whole thing. But again, Jacksfilms does not have enough brain power and enough reach to actually understand that there's a whole world out there, and I want to, you know, explore things a little bit differently, and I can actually evaluate content. Because evaluation is not about finding the negatives, it's about finding what you care about. If following what you care about, that's what's going to make you faster in general. What Jacksfilms is actually focusing on, and why it's a shitty vibe, he's focusing on this side of the screen. He's focusing on the SSSNiperWolf side. He's like, oh, there's a rain effect, there's this Mr. Beast subtitle effect, oh my god, what's that mean? But what's the point, right? Like, you have to see the whole thing. The only thing he does with this side of the screen is he just shouts out of like, oh my god, this creator is so cool, but it comes out as sarcastic bullshit of like, oh, I really care about this creator. He's like my brother, we went to the same school together. He's saying all these things, but he doesn't actually care, doesn't explore their content. So what's the point? He doesn't even explore other React channels that are competitors to SSSNiperWolf. Everything he does will benefit SSSNiperWolf in the end. Everything he does is a fucking failure. You know, this mockery, because it's lasting for so long and it's not creating any sort of resolution. Now it's just for him to entertain himself. And if you're entertaining yourself with something, you are giving credit to your entertainer. All right? So SSSNiperWolf just simply wins. She's no longer a victim. I'm siding with the winner. You know, it's just a lot easier. But she's being portrayed as a, you know, a victim or a loser. So now I'm just like reaping the benefits, and I can't wait to see where those benefits are gonna come from. Which is, you know, collecting the jackpot. But the first benefit I want to collect is the fact that Jacksfilms has shut down his channel. Have you heard? When was the last time you posted a skit, Mr. Jacksfilms? Must be a long time ago. Just say you're sorry. The last time he posted something was I can't edit because his computer was broken. This is, I don't think it's a skit, it's just him playing with AI. So, does that count? The skit was 3 months ago, and it's 20 seconds long, so I don't think that counts. Let's just say this one counts, and it's, again, 3 months ago, or 3.5 months ago. Great. It's just, I don't think it's thematic or interest me at all, but I'll watch it. Just 2 minutes, whatever. Congratulations. You uploaded something to YouTube 3 months ago. So I can expect only like him to upload on the main channel now for like once a month. Is that great? Is that good news? He doesn't even upload daily, and now he's trying to, you know, trash SSSNiperWolf. His content is just degenerating really fucking fast. Again, these are the 2 last Yai uploads where his computer broke by accidents, you know, by a coincidence. And then he just said goodbye to the whole thing with a coincidence. You know, no. Life does not have that, all right? Coincidences, I've learned, they do not exist because everything is interconnected so in such crazy fashion. I am too tired to try and explain, all right? And it's also not appropriate for this video. So since you are in for the ride, let's begin the evaluation of this 1-hour video that I found amusing. So I'll just use that. I'll just finish it off. So here we go. Now the battles begin. Hopefully, now I can probably kick out Jacksfilms, but I'm gonna watch a lot of SSSNiperWolf stuff and try and like compile some of the best moments in SSSNiperWolf's videos, even though I sort of did that with the most viral hits video, all right? My most popular 2,000 views video was when I was unbiased, basically. I was not really siding with anything, and people thought like SSSNiperWolf is gonna like lose, and the evaluation of Jacksfilms content is gonna be better, but it wasn't. Just we're gonna clean the slate. You can watch that video and see the evaluations yourselves. It's still the most popular video, so it's gonna be watched by a lot of people. If they, you know, filter my content by a certain metric, they'll just bump into it naturally. But now we're just doing from clean slate. Every evaluation usually lasts 25 minutes. So I can only like do one. Also, I speed up the videos a little bit, because now I have anxiety, because I don't want to waste time, you know. I want to give you guys the scoop of how evaluations work. Again, when I find something interesting, something chuckly, something that uplifts me a little bit or sparks my brain a little bit, I'll give a point. Let's reset the seconds.
They mentioned their oh shit. Proud Jacksfilms mod. Oh, you guys just got fucking roasted? What up? If you had Jeff Bezos' billions and billions of dollars, what would you do? Pay workers to flip Australia right side up. Put the money on a fishing pole and watch them try to get it back. Mr. Beast, we just made your next video. Buy paper towels and soak up the Pacific Ocean. I'm gonna be here a while. I would make Cruella too.
Clearly, I can't watch it at any speed because it's very difficult to try and keep track of things when the whole narrative is being told by the comments. It's very difficult to like visualize things, right? All of a sudden, SSSNiperWolf has a little bit of an edge in this case. Like it would be so much more powerful if Jacksfilms had asked his fans to make TikToks for him, or just capture like the TikToks that his audience likes. Like he could actually tame TikTok for what it's supposed to be. It's like a well of infinite water. You don't have to worry about giving credit to people or whatever. Just like he's not giving credit here necessarily. It's just like random people, a bunch of random people. And now TikTok has created an environment where there's a bunch of random creators that's not necessarily going to make good content and not going to necessarily stick around or be friendly. You don't know unless you truly care about them. But then you have to find them yourself. No one's supposed to help you to find your favorite creator that you like interacting with. Like, I'm sorry, bro. No one's gonna help you. This is just a fluke that, you know, that Jacksfilms cares so much. But he cares so much because he sees all these names and he just, you know, brain damage himself to, like, see everyone as a friend. But that's not how it works, man. You can't just promise people or uplift them and make them think that, like, crediting them is like a positive thing. Because you credit one thing, but someone else doesn't get the credit. Is he a good credit distributor all of a sudden? Are we going into communism where everyone gets the views? But that's the problem. Like, you feel like you're doing progress, but it's actually completely nothing burger happens. I'll give him a pity point because I talked a little bit too much. He triggered me. I'm sorry.
To Ella. and still have almost $4 billion left. What 4 words would
I have no idea what was
your friends and family use to describe you? Joe Biden's booty call. Great son. Better orphan. Very cool answer. Asbestos fan. Better. Friends and family.
I still need to read the rules because they're not displayed. Like, it's so hard to keep track of things when my brain is like in fight mode. To describe you, okay.
Use to describe you. Joe Biden's booty call. Great son. Better orphan.
Also, like, my mood is so low, like, he can't fix this. He can't make me laugh. I'm not uplifted, you know. I don't have a wife and 2 fluffy, children, as they call it. I just don't have the correct environment, the correct vibes. Like, I will enjoy SSSNiperWolf's video way more. Here's another fucking pity point if you like it. Congratulations, Jax. Jacksfilms.
Very cool answer. Asbestos fan boobies. Why we got divorced. His balls are huge. Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. You just dated yourself heavily. Chum is fun.
The most annoying part is like everyone treats me as the most hateable creature of all time, which I understand I'm in the center of the universe, but like you hate me, you're not gonna defeat me by hatred. Usually people think like, oh, if we just hate from every angle, that means that he's wrong. But if you hate me from every angle, it's like, I don't know where right even is. Where's the direction I'm supposed to go, my friends? I've tried every direction and everyone is toxic. Don't worry about that. And that's the comment section that I, analyzed a little bit. For a long time, I mean, every single person I talk to is just toxic garbage. And I sort of like reply in the same manner and nothing good comes out of it. No one follows me and no one wants to have a conversation with me. No one wants to defeat me in the first place. Here's another pity point.
Kermit has 3 nibs.
I can't wait to get my first point of the video, by the way, where I actually give a fuck about something and my brain actually registers that Jacksfilms even exists, as a person.
Another case of mediocre answer with a far superior username. Fuck. Jacksfilms of the family. Okay. Thank you. Number 1, the Novo fan.
Hey guys.
What do you want your funeral to be like? Ominously play Pop Goes the Weasel the entire time. With the spotlight on my coffin. Put my
That is a disgusting question to ask, but okay.
ashes in one of those t-shirt cannons, and whoever catches the most cannonball funeral. Put my body in a cannon, bury me where I land.
Again, he makes fun of everything, so even the credit the creator's moment is just something that just is amusing to him. It's not actually like he's fighting for it, it's just for him it's amusing. It's funny. He's kind of like just playing into the role of like SSSNiperWolf winning, but he's the bad guy, but he's gonna fail miserably anyways. And it's almost like playing that role right now. Just playing into SSSNiperWolf. I don't know why. And most people wouldn't even recognize it that way. Most people think like this is just a normal drama where Jacksfilms is just gonna like get the upper edge and teach us about something. He's just gonna lose. Because he's not even taking that seriously at all. He's just taking it as a piece of entertainment that he can just sit down and play bingo with a bunch of old people and just retires an OG YouTuber because he constantly flexes how long he has been around YouTube when he can't even figure out how to upload once a week at least to just create some kind of expectation. I know I can't, but I was trying to like establish myself around like Hearthstone content, like card game content. I know I can't do it, but I will make my own games, and then I will be definitely able to upload once a week. Some kind of special weekly moment, like Fridays with PewDiePie is a genius idea by PewDiePie, because every week, like, people have an expectation, at least something is going to happen, even if they don't like the content, they just want to have that expectation that, or a meme replaying of like, I will come back on Friday at a certain amount, certain point. They just like schedule everything, right? And it just makes for a very interesting situation. SniperWolf has that, you know, idea nailed down. Like, she gonna pump out videos every day, and even if she skips one day or the other, it's not a big deal, right? So you can schedule yourself based on YouTubers that you care about the most, if they're predictable, which Jacksfilms just laughs at the idea of being predictable, by the way. And it's just everything he does, everything he throws just bounces off, except the fact that I get disliked massively, and people just don't understand that I'm the winner here, and they don't want to change their minds. And for as long as that's going to be the case, god damn it, my power level is just rising exponentially, bro.
And I want to be frozen with...
Because I cannot be defeated by negativity. I just can't. I'm a man. I'll stand up for that. You and SniperWolf cannot be defeated by positivity. The funny thing is, with Jacksfilms, because he's creating such a vortex of negativity, he's creating a simple matrix of like, oh, we're gonna create this like negative and mocking satire JG Jacksfilms environment, but when you go outside, you will act like a positive person, like nothing is really going on. And then when you meet SniperWolf, you're just gonna fucking slam that positivity and just give it to her. Again, he's kind of like a devil's advocate, where he's creating a strawman out of himself or out of SniperWolf to create this negative environment, but only around himself. SniperWolf doesn't have that. There's no reason to hate SniperWolf if you just watch her videos without a certain type of perspective of like, oh, she doesn't credit creators or whatever. TikTokers, let's be clear, TikTokers. On YouTube, it's a fair battle. YouTube versus TikTok is just like a fucking fair battle. You can steal all the content from TikTok. It's supposed to be a fair battle, right? How is it not fair? It's a completely different platform. What is Jacksfilms seeing that he has credit to do? But he's just the devil's advocate, right? He's just a jackpot for anyone who supports SniperWolf at this point. And I'm probably the biggest one. Prove me wrong, my friends. Prove me wrong. So he's creating negative space, meaning that once you go outside, you feel like positivity is going to harm a lot of people. And so you deliver positivity to SniperWolf, and you got played. You just got scammed. All right? Congratulations. This whole drama is just a scam for YouTubers to benefit ridiculously. Even I can get scammed, all right? But I'll try and fight as hard as I can to prove that I'm one of you guys. I'm a YouTuber, guys. I will still have to upload YouTube rewinds and impress people. It's gonna be tough.
Liquid nitrogen, and every attendant gets a hammer to break me.
Here's another pity point, my friends. I'm not gonna get much more than that, I don't think.
Into little pieces they can take home. The Curb Your Enthusiasm theme will be playing as my body is lowered into the grave. There would be a dry eye in the house. Everyone is fully nude, including me. First one to look uncomfortable pays for the funeral expenses. I like that one. I want my funeral to be an escape room. And the final key, come on, I'm not gonna say that. I want to have a bouncy house at my funeral, and I want to be in it and bounce with the children. I want everyone to be in the Garfield fursuit as they come.
Smosh did the same problem, did the same trick basically. Oh, let's do the funeral thing. Yeah, because that's funny. We can laugh at anything, even death itself. It's tough. It's tough to crack that sort of fucking case. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't recommend being a comedian and just starting with death itself, and just pretending that like you're very amused. Because this is just pain.
There's a lot going.
I'm still waiting for that first amusing part that I don't comment over.
I want everyone to be in the Garfield fursuit as they kiss my dead corpse on the lips. My casket would be this, and they'll have a dance party as I get tied to a fan and fly around the room. I want at least 5 sponsors. My life may be temporary, but the grind is forever. Hero.
Break me in just 4 words. This is from Radmad's Flat. Couldn't even read the fucking name. Come on, their name is Flat Ass Truther. Cool, doesn't count. Here we go. Honeycomb Monster. Baby. Big bowl of shared soup. Eat my ass, Jack. I left that soup for Jack. Fuck!
I mean, almost interesting. I'll give it a click. It was a little bit twisted. He always gets like these weird comments, you know. Like, when you're dealing with memes, people will try and meme against you, because you're not going to get offended as a YouTuber, right? But you should be offended of people trying to make fun of you. Like, there's some categories that you're not supposed to touch. Like, you say it's off limits. You can talk about, like, Garfield or whatever, like, it's fine. It's not offensive. But, like, talking about death or about Jacksfilms as a creator eating ass, I don't know, man. I don't know. Now it's getting a little bit awkward.
Dropping into 4th grade. Dropping in.
I'm usually not the person who says, like, you should worry about whether you're offending someone or not. But people have to hold self-esteem about something. Like, something has to be off limits. Something has to be serious, just to set up boundaries. Because if everything is available, Jacksfilms is not even going to develop morality. There's no sense of morality of, like, this is off limits, don't touch that, like, being protective. He might just naturally be able to be protective over SSSNiperWolf, but instead he just wants to make a self-sacrifice, in a way, and create a scam environment while the self-sacrifice is prolonged as long as possible, you know. He's sacrificing himself. I can't put him in YouTube Rewind most of the time unless he has enough points for that, which seems to be the case. It is the first case of, you know, this sort of self-sacrifice behavior. I haven't seen it before, so maybe I will respect it. Who knows? I do feel humbled, I'm not gonna lie. It's just the content itself that he has produced, and this is a compilation of that content, of like the best things that made him laugh. It was amusing at first, maybe, but now I'm just like, I'm not in the mood, and I've seen it many times, and it's just random garbage. Eventually, I'm like super tired. I don't get tired of TikTok. TikTok is still afloat, but this just sinks really deep.
Oh, grass. Lawnmower mode. Oh, fuck. We can't. Fuck! P-drawer. Why would Dad smile? Sail. Fuck!
I'll give it for P-drawer. Let's get a 3rd point and then I will speed round.
Oh, that's awesome! 2 minutes. That didn't count, though. It didn't count. I didn't laugh. I stuttered. 2 minutes needle tea. Teetle needles never worn.
What's something everyone wants to hear in the bedroom? Open your mouth. Don't worry. I asked my mom.
The funny thing is, like, he's just reacting and breaking. Doesn't often enough, like, play with the comments. To some extent he does, but you could do so much more. Like, back in the day, we got a fucking movie of just him recreating scenes of, like, bad grammar. But these comments are even, like, more directed to Jacksfilms, and he's not, like, taking enough time to appreciate it. Which is kind of a little bit, you know, again, a little bit hypocritical and annoying of, like, you received a comment and you just laughed at it and you just moved on. You're obviously trying to credit as many creators as possible, right? But just have a good time, though.
Don't worry, babe. I asked my mom for permission.
The sheets are all mildly damp, like you request. I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm gonna hand over the mommy milk. Can you help me with my math homework?
I guess that was a pity point, by the way.
Please, I just need this one, and then we can do and then we can do it, I promise. I'll be
I already forgot what the rule was.
your oven, Garfield. and I won't out. I have 22,000 Reddit karma, and I've never lost an argument. Write your most beautiful haikus.
Yeah, I don't have any Reddit karma, so I don't use it.
Feel I need change, so I put coins in my butt. Yes, this. Hiding my boner. Teacher calls me to the board. How I hide in that. A man turned.
That was a visual thing. All right. Now we're gonna go to speed rounds. Any skull emojis I see, I will have to burn 1 point because that shit is fucking toxic. This is the most toxic thing that internet has invented. Be careful with skull emojis. And this is that territory that you don't want to touch. You don't want to send me skull emojis. Because you're immediately going to get my attention and you're going to get my bad side. Because clearly you want that. Clearly you want other people to feel bad. This is in a name itself. It's in a handle. It's still very cringe, the whole thing. Alright? The whole thing is just super cringe. Because if you read this without the avatar, you read this of like, oh, it's dead. Wait, what? It's dead?
Wanna compare them?
This is my favorite moment. Yogurt mail. Yeah, that's the coolest thing. That made me laugh for a long time. But not now. I'm done with that.
I'm sorry. What's a yogurt?
Who should the new host of
Yeah. I literally lost my soul to this fucking bullshit, you know. I feel absolutely nothing watching Jacksfilms content. And because I support SSSNiperWolf, I will feel things and stuff, and I will see visual representation of those things, and I can create my own interpretation because it's not too specific to just like answer a question or whatever. In just a few words.
Mom brought us gushers. Bladder.
Oh, is that how the shorts look like? How cool is that? But he did made more, I mean, more shorts on YouTube and not on TikTok. I wasn't able to find Jacksfilms on TikTok. I don't know. Well, our paths didn't cross, let's put it that way. I don't know, maybe he has something in there. But it's not popular enough or up my alley, let's put it that way. I wouldn't even watch it anyways. I have better things to do on TikTok, by the way. Pity point.
Halloween is the time to dress up as something fake.
Also, you shouldn't create memes out of frustrations you have. It's not gonna hit hard at all. Oh, we're done with the... Well, need 3,000 points. Seconds. I think... Was it like 15 minutes, actually? It should be 25, right? I'm just saying, if you do this and you do that, you get 25. The most amusing part was...
Line 1, Garfield, that's a pipe. I'm a sucker for things like explosions covering text.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that is pretty fascinating.
Down for a day. What do you do? Sit in a dark corner.
I mean, maybe someone enjoys spending time and trying to get featured in YI, but it's just like, it's just random garbage in that term. It doesn't seem like a fun game at all, and I don't appreciate that part at all. And he leeches off that sort of content. Just weird. Jacksfilms does look way worse of a leech than SSSNiperWolf. SSSNiperWolf just seems like chilling, reacting to TikTok's not a big deal. Reacting to competitor platform. This is a little bit fucking weird. And him leeching off SSSNiperWolf is definitely a great conclusion to his, you know, life story in his channel lifetime. He shouldn't just end it on that note, you know. He shouldn't just finish his channel the moment he stepped into drama. Like, it makes for a very weird twist, I would say, that I can't even comprehend, bro. Anyways, pity point again. And double evaluation of 368. Alright. Checks content 368 times 2. We have 213 and drop down significantly. Because it should. Because I'm just completely thrown off. I can't watch this. It doesn't feel like anything. But let's see if SSSNiperWolf can actually... That's not SSSNiperWolf. I'm sorry, I have things lined up, okay? Alright, let's watch SSSNiperWolf content, which there's plenty of to choose from, first of all. And I'm not too mad about it. I'm not a nitpicky person in that sense. I'm not sad about her reactions. Again, her reactions is about her trying to enjoy the TikTok, her trying to, like, synchronize with the TikTok, even if she's predictable in a sense. It's not necessarily predictable whether she's gonna like it or how she's gonna react to it. Not necessarily, but it's just like, it's just a vibey thing. I don't expect much from her anyways. And I don't watch SSSNiperWolf exclusively. I'm not subscribed. I have plenty of other things to do. I'm not saying she's supposed to be praised, but now that she's in drama, like, I have no choice. I have no choice.
And I'd like to chat with you.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mike Hamilton. We're actually looking at a couple of schools right now, so we'll give you a call when we're ready to talk.
All right. Hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, you only have 4.
I'll tell you that much, like, storytelling is impressive. Only got 4 points. Why am I glitching, though? That's how impressive storytelling is. It just a free flow. Instead of just going from one person to the other person, like collecting taxes sort of mentality. It just pisses me off what Jacksfilms is doing, because I can't follow the same vibe. Like, I can't just bounce around like a ball and just pick up different ideas from comments. Unless they're, like, really good and they inspire you to do storytelling of some kinds. Like, you can use comments for your inspiration, but you can't just turn it into content. Unfortunately, you can't just create a Frankenstein monster. You can't just sit down and react to things and not worry about crediting creators or creating that special little description with weird handles and stuff. Even copy and pasting it and just typing it on a keyboard can be pretty exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not here to cover SSSNiperWolf's ass, because I just simply don't understand the reason why she wouldn't do that. And at the same time, it's like such a small reason, it's a perfect twist for Jacksfilms to be furious about, and it's perfect trap for him to just pay too much attention about something that Doesn't matter as much. He found something. He found something that glitters, which is funny. It's mentioned in the video as well. Not everything that glitters is gold. It could be a trap. Be careful, Jacksfilms. Oh wait, it's too late. I can already see how bad it's gonna get. Unless he changes something and makes things somehow more entertaining. It doesn't look that way though.
You were right. Not everything that glitters turns out to be gold.
The worst thing, when you admit that you were wrong and
yeah, it's so funny. It's one of the most recent videos, so definitely a message Jacksfilms need to learn, a meme Jacksfilms need to learn. You can be wrong sometimes, even if when you're surrounded by a support group, a support system, because that just happens naturally in this YouTube utopia. If someone saw your face 20 times, now they support you naturally. So the only thing I have to do is just shove my face in the start of the video, just really fucking zoom in into my face. I can't do that, it's just too much. I'm not a fucking rich kid with all these fucking gadgets and money just to play around with a bunch of American garbage. I'm just like, I'm tired of this stuff, alright? Of how supportive people are if they just see something, you know. Oh my god, I fell in love with it after a while, after 20 episodes of trashing someone. Like, Jacksfilms is not even trying to, like, appeal to SSSNiperWolf, but that's the whole point. That's why he's landing the plane in the wrong direction, but as slowly as possible, just to keep the suspense. And the moment the plane is landed, is like, oh, we're in a SSSNiperWolf land. How did we get here? You literally were flying into it. That's all you see through the windows. SSSNiperWolf land, not Azzy land, Sniper land. I'll give a bonus point if I look down and top 3 comments are bad. Okay, I don't think so. Maybe top 4, 3 out of 4. Repeats everything, alright, obviously. That's a bad one. Alright. Seems fairly clean, but I will double check every time. Again, it's very difficult to make an impactful comment, but the support system of Jacksfilms is going strong right now and trying to, like, mitigate SSSNiperWolf's efforts. Have these motion pictures. Alright, so now that's 2, and I don't know, I can't read this fast enough. If I need a third one, maybe I'll look down. So, to make our day worse. Yeah. Okay.
hello, how things are actually.
I'll tell you that much, okay, about drama. Don't watch SSSNiperWolf, and if you've never been a SSSNiperWolf fan, then congratulations. You dodged a bullet, I guess. I don't know. But instead, like, people just have this giant ego of, like, oh, I have time to waste, so I'm gonna try and trash SSSNiperWolf, and that's gonna make an impact in society. Yeah, I don't think so, man. And it's like, it's not even your sentiment. You don't even hold the feelings. Like, Jacksfilms is just corrupting his own support system by making them do things. It's really bad, bro.
Fake it till you make it.
So far, every single clip, the nothing burgers, this thing, which is super cool. And again, it's just, as long as it doesn't, like, feature reoccurring creators, that did feature Darman videos, but she constantly says in the introduction of, like, we're gonna watch a Darman video. The credit is sort of given, you know. It's not completely lost, and no one should really be upset about it. It's like crazy, man. every single clip so far was like a point on. I was able to understand what the fuck is going on. What she's saying, everything is like super clarity. I don't have to put extra effort just to be able to keep up. Like, I'm sorry, Jacksfilms just can't fucking deal with this. It's just like I found a better card game than Hearthstone simply because Hearthstone stopped printing out Borklers. I mean, you can't stop, you know. The other card game didn't print Borklers at all. It's always, oh, my most hated thing is gone. And a very likable thing is here, where you can like customize things more. Maybe customize even rules or put people in some weird situations. Even though they have a specific strategy or a deck, you know. Come on, man. There's no reason for, like, again, yes, maybe Jacksfilms has found some glittery bullshit, but he has to be able to actually have hands to pick it up. His channel is dead. His channel is garbage in comparison. And this evaluation just shines the light on that. This 150 point difference is huge. Huge. To be able to stack things higher than your opponent. Imagine like you're stacking like boxes of matches, right? Match boxes, and your opponent just stacks, you stack 20 boxes and your opponent stacks 30. That is crazy. That is exponentially more difficult to stack 30 and 20. So SSSNiperWolf is able to do that right now. And I'm praising her. These are not pity points, these are praise points.
Solidifies, maybe pop it in the freezer. Look, it's a mirror! That's wild that you could just pour a liquid and wham bam, you got a mirror, you see your reflection now. That feels illegal, like pouring a liquid in and then suddenly you can see yourself. Is that not insane? Gloop.
Again, the big point is not the fact that she's reacting to something, but potentially she already has collected TikToks. She's just re-reacting to everything. The way that I do it, you know, it's the most comfortable way of like, you look for TikToks, it's like, oh, this is cool, this is something new that I've never seen, and just like stitch it all together and retell the story of like what has been in the video, because what else are you gonna say? If the video is actually cool, like there's nothing else to say. And still Jacksfilms looking for something, right? What are you looking for? You lost your wallet? I think you did. And your keys to the channel as well are mine now. And the rest of your identity, probably.
No, they're just soaring through them. If you don't know what kimchi is,
I'll just show that I'm being legit when I react to this, but this is like so relaxing. I don't have to do shit. I just see things. She pours the more content in my brain of like what to focus on, what am I actually seeing, what did you saw when you saw the whole video, where is it going? You know, like, it's super relaxing, and I don't have to worry about like reading text and all that shit. Because even if Jacksfilms says something out loud, like, it's not gonna add to it, he's just reading it. But like, it's not gonna help me read the fucking text. I have to also remember the rule of like what the text is actually replying to. All the context is like slowly fading away, and like I can barely piece things together. Like, it's insane, bro. SSSNiperWolf just by default makes better content, and only thing Jacksfilms has to do is compete just to be able to get to that level of presentation, and not fucking cry about, oh, but I can't feature TikToks because I'll be like stealing content and stuff.
it's like Korean pickled cabbage. Like you eat it with your rice, you eat it with egg, it's really good.
SSSNiperWolf cheated the system, and it's a good job, alright? And YouTube authorities should be proud because we punched TikTok in the face, you know? Not just like button in the face.
It's really good for you. Got a whole lot of probiotics. They make your tummy really happy. I can get some radishes. Oh, those are dirty. You filthy radishes. You get them all nice and clean. Those things are massive. I don't think that's a radish. I don't know what those are. And you have somebody hand cutting. Oh good, nobody likes the butt piece. You know, I feel like there's a machine that could do that. I've seen so many of them. Like the apple peeler. Like you pop it on this and it just like spins around and shaves the apple. Why can't you do it for this vegetable? I feel like that's a whole lot of manual labor. Oh, this is the best part. When it shreds.
Yeah, that's true. That's a true point. It's probably too much labor going on, unnecessary. Like, even like sorting system is pretty fucking weird. To vegetables. If you can just cut it into pieces, like, does it matter if it's peeled or not? You just clean it and cut it into pieces, like, that's it. So her concern is like completely fair. And that's how I give her points, alright? Everything is fair, everything is clean. I don't see editing mistakes. I don't notice these things because I don't do frame by frame analysis of this insanity. Like, what the fuck is going on, right? This drama just has to stop, because this is at very least it's just pain, just pure pain of just understanding how humanity has fallen so much to support Jacksfilms blindly. You know, Jacksfilms was just able to blind his audience with a fucking snap of a fingers, and all of a sudden there's a support system for him. If SSSNiperWolf made a video to defending herself, Jacksfilms would fly off into space and would never return to YouTube, would never be able to watch a single YouTube video without crippling anxiety and brain damage. SSSNiperWolf just has to, like, turn into camera. Hey Jacksfilms, how's it going? And already it's a heart attack moment, basically, waiting to happen. This is the first evaluation 360. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good in comparison to just pity points alone. If Jacksfilms got 0 pity points, then congratulations. He would just get, I don't know, 120 or something.
Everything's just getting short.
My feelings are very well identified, okay? I identified my feelings. I put effort into understanding how I operate as a human being and why I like certain things and don't like certain things. And right now I want not just facts and feelings, I want to actually participate in a story and learn something new. Upgrade my opinions a little bit. Yeah, technically facts and feelings are important, but they have to, like, fill in my bingo book of, like, actually positive things and not nitpicky things that I'm looking for as a reoccurrence. You know, I'm looking to fill up my empty space. You know, above all else, this was my bingo book of just filling up empty space. Fill this in. Just do something. This is the coolest thing to do, just fill up empty space with random stuff. It's way more fun. And now that Jacksfilms doesn't have an understanding of what fun is, we're getting closer to Mr. Beast himself. You know, maybe even Mr. Beast doesn't understand what fun is anymore. We can definitely question that. And Jacksepticeye creating a sparkle of a drama, I'm all for it, my friends. And Jacksfilms also became Mr. Beast fan by accident as well. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie. Just because of Mr. Beast's subtitles, as if Mr. Beast owned a certain type of font. I don't understand, man. I don't know why SSSNiperWolf uses any of that. Like, she doesn't explain anything, and, you know, I'll just slide with a mystery. I don't care. The content doesn't suffer just because there's a mystery in there. It doesn't tickle my curiosity that much to totally need to know why she uses Mr. Beast subtitles. It's just such a stupid thing, man. But that's the whole point. It's just the whole thing is a scam. Pay attention. Be hateful towards SSSNiperWolf. Good luck. No one's gonna win that battle. Because that's not how battles are won in the first place. If someone made you aggressive and you attacked a person just because, you know, just because it's a mob mentality, you're gonna get crushed. We already. By the time you attack, we have been preparing for exactly that. And we're gonna show off our powers. Because Jacksfilms is so fucking loud, and his community is so loud, you don't understand how much power SSSNiperWolf has just because you march so far into her territory But the moment she strikes back, she can probably strike back with like 6 times the force or 30 times. On my battlefields, it's just 2 times, alright? Jacksfilms at 3,000, SSSNiperWolf at 6,000 influence points. But I would be scared if we keep marching into SSSNiperWolf's territory. We're probably just here, and we have to break through a few layers of irritating the Queen of Bees, basically. She's gonna show off some more things she has learned because her content is just simply better by default. You know.
Spiraling the spice.
You don't get this sort of footage easily. Like, Jacksfilms triggering people to throw vomit at him is somewhat amusing, but looking at factories and understanding how they operate and getting yourself comfortable with, like, actual real labor, you know, even for children is, like, super important stuff to at least see and enjoy the process of, and get yourself used to it, because that's how it's just a lot easier to get a job like that when you're just somewhat familiar with the insides of the factory work. And you establish, like, reasoning of, like, why would you want to work here, and maybe this is a relaxing job as well, because I worked in a factory. Like, this is some next level shit. The Jacksfilms just completely ignores all the good stuff. He just chases after the missing pieces. And holy shit, that's definitely a trap. This whole thing is a scam. And I mean, Ninetales has been awakened. You know, the story is over, basically. This is the end. Jacksfilms is going to be featured in YouTube Rewinds, but only this year, and no step further. He's going to get knocked out very easily. He's just going to be a sponge after this one. There's no way he can recover. Because this is insane, bro. I'm sorry. Again, SSSNiperWolf is too big to fail, but no one is big enough to be outcompeted or, you know, split into pieces and outcompeted that way. No one's big enough for that. But she's too big to fail because not only she's the biggest React channel, but if we watch her React videos, now we're interconnected together. We watch the same type of TikToks. It's very difficult to actually watch the same TikToks on TikTok. It's always going to be different, so it's very difficult to, like, relate, especially if we're, like, antisocial and isolated. We can't actually connect together. But if we watch SSSNiperWolf's videos, or someone else's, for that matter, if a lot of people are subscribed to that, then we're gonna consume the same type of content. You must understand, there are benefits behind these weird numbers, alright? And I still probably haven't uncovered everything, just like 50% maybe.
Days. This is what happens when you raise a kid with no respect. It's like if they don't respect their parents, they're not gonna respect any authority figure.
She don't complain. That's because she had you. I didn't.
Including YouTube authorities. Yeah, no one respects me role-playing as one. But now I'm just am because no one respects me, so I'm just am.
You gonna go? What have we learned today? It costs $0.00 to be a decent human. And jail is not fun. But
yeah, if you corrupt your brain and become a toxic garbage, I mean, it's about time you leave. At least Jacksfilms left the classroom and wasn't escorted with police, you know. I don't have to do that shit. We just say rest in peace. Rest in easies, motherfucker. Alright. That's good stuff. I want to do the same thing. I want to relax. I already have 2 evaluations cooked. But I'll still continue watching.
my dad is a po-po. It's a pervert's bathroom. Oh, look at the 3rd stall.
Yeah, everything about Jacksfilms Bingo is just such a gaslight move. Like, I don't see the parallels of, like, what is he reacting to and what am I reacting to, because for me it's just a smooth experience. It's just so baffling to me, man. Such a weird fucking move. Such a weird drama where just everyone gets fooled. I mean, that's pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. Except for me, I don't get fooled, don't worry about me.
Sick and tired.
Yeah, also, like, Jacksfilms is cutting the TikTok in so many pieces that you can't even enjoy the creator's representation. You can do it properly on her videos, but watching Jacksfilms videos, you wouldn't even know why you should bother typing in this whole thing. Like, why? It's so stupid. Like, if you want to feature creators, do it separately. If you want to attack SSSNiperWolf, maybe do something more creative, you know, than just create a mimic channel, a satire mimic channel, just to leech off. This whole drama is just insane, bro. It's just insane cringe that people just jump on top of, as if, like, that's their side. That's the much more powerful side. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Just because you got activated, just because you woke up earlier, you don't have to be a bully, you know? You just woke up, and it's like you have to wake up the entire fucking house, right? And it's just like, you feel like you're on top of the world just because everyone is sleeping right now, and everyone just enjoying their own thing. But you woke up and you're bored and you're anxious and you want to talk to people and stuff. It's like, well, you're gonna talk to me because I'm always awake when someone's awake, because I want to talk really badly. And I'm like the bad guy for you, you know, for that group of people who woke up a little bit early, because they know they're gonna get beaten up really badly if they piss me off. It's just gonna get worse and worse. Because no one can fucking defeat me and just touch my fifis. That's all they want to do, is just touch my fifis. What the fuck is that? So I misclicked, but the final evaluation should be around 318. And if I do math, because for some reason I still have to. Okay. Let's see, the final. What? Ah. Okay. And now the moment of truth, the difference is 37%, almost 40% difference. Pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. In total, Jacksfilms loses 3 extra points, but still benefits from drama because everyone does. Is what it is, man. So, you also lose reputation. Wait, what? He had positive reputation as well? Come on, man. Oh my god, here it is.
Goodness gracious, that was terrifying. You know, it kind of reminds me of a certain YouTuber slithering his way to steal my content. Bro's about to bite my ankles. Just a nibble.
Okay, that's a pretty good ending, I'm not gonna lie. The Slither. Yeah. The Slither films. Holy shit.